As we head into spring, let's talk about allergies. I know we live in Tennessee, so it's allergy season all year, and we're also going to talk about that today. First off, contrary to popular belief, allergies are not solely a result of environmental factors. They are intricately linked to your body's natural responses. Allergies are a manifestation of our body's immune system responding to substances that may not necessarily be harmful to us. This extremely complex interplay involves the release of histamines that cause common allergy symptoms like sneezing, itching, and congestion. However, there is a silver lining. Our body has a natural ability to adapt and find balance. We are here as a clinic to help your body find that balance and adaptability. Many of us moved to Tennessee because it is so pretty. Tennessee's ecodiversity convinced us that we needed to live here. Unfortunately, it means we have to adjust to the level of allergens. There is always something blooming. We have mountains, we have valleys and plains that support a wide variety of plant life. This diversity can lead to a higher diversity of allergens, affecting individuals with different levels of sensitivity. Here at Saucy Foxy, we do two things to help your body adapt. One, managing histamine metabolism and receptors, and two, support tolerance development. Enzymes in the body, particular diamine oxidase, DAO, you'll see them on bottles sometimes, and histamine and methotrexate, say that quickly 5 times, play a role in breaking down histamine. These enzymes help regulate the level of histamine, preventing an excessive and prolonged response. Histamine acts on specific receptors, H1, H2, H3, H4, and it's found in various cells throughout the body. These receptors have different functions and are involved in processes such as vasodilation, gastric acid secretion, and immune responses. The body regulates the activation of these receptors to modulate the effect of histamine. So we support this function with a herbal blend in the form of histamine harmony and making sure that your gut is super healthy. And then we add tolerance support with local bee products such as honey and bee pollen. Why local honey? It is because it contains small amounts of pollen from local plants, acting like a natural vaccine and helps your body adapt to its surroundings. Remember, the body can always adapt to its environment over time. Regular exposure to allergens, especially in non-threatening amounts, can lead to this development of tolerance. This is the principle behind allergen immunotherapy, where controlled exposure to allergens help the immune system gradually adapt and reduce its reactivity. Consistency with bee products and herbal support is a very gentle, non-invasive way to do this. Last year, we partnered with Old Bailey Farms to bring you local Knoxville honey to add to histamine harmony. This year, we will be adding raw bee pollen as well. As you know, the difference between honey and bee pollen is that honey is primarily made from the nectar of flowers, which the bees collect, store in their honeycombs, and then they partially digest it. The enzymic action in their stomachs transforms this nectar into honey, so it may contain small amounts of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Bee pollen, on the other hand, is a mixture of the flower pollen, the nectar, enzymes, honey, wax, and other bee secretions. It is collected by the bees as they forage for food. Bee pollen is a more nutrient-dense substance containing proteins, amino acids, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, but its texture and taste might not be for everyone. Finally, let's talk about autoimmune disorders and histamine response. Do people with an autoimmune condition have a higher susceptibility to allergies? This is kind of a slight trick question, and here's why. While autoimmune disorders and allergies are distinct conditions, there are really common connections between them in terms of how the immune system functions. Both involve the immune system, but they represent different responses. In autoimmune disorders, the immune system mistakenly attacks the body's own tissues, believing them to be foreign invaders. In allergies, the immune system reacts excessively to harmless substances, triggering an allergic reaction. Having an autoimmune disorder does not necessarily mean that you will have more allergies, but there is evidence suggesting that there is a complex interplay between the two. Studies are showing that people with autoimmune disorders may have an altered immune system that could potentially influence their susceptibility to allergies. So adding herbal support and exposure therapy really, really helps them. If you have any questions or want help for yourself and your family's histamine intolerance, feel free to reach out.
Wow.